The words.
Yeah. The words.
The gospel according to.
According to FIJM. Cool. Right.
Make sure that important guitar players get to sign one of their favorite
This has been here for a while, right? This has been here.
Well, it was on and off. Now, I mean, it's been classified and so. Buddy Guy, Zachary and Francis, Ben Harper, Brian Setzer, Mark Knopfler, Sonny Landreth.
Okay.
And that's a crowd.
Right.
This is the doors to the Spectrum. The internal doors.
Wow.
Those that, yeah. So against these, lots of music has resounded, you know, from Miles to Astor to Marshall. This represents the first years of the festival, especially my T-shirt there. I could fit in it. This is from the first year. So bad print, reverse colors for the keyboard. That's a mistake on it. That's a vest from Ray Charles. Contract for the first shows, programs, and the first poster. Actually, the first poster was the logo of the festival.
Okay.
And it became the logo afterwards. We had not devised a logo. We had ordered a graphic artist to do a poster for the festival, and then he came up with this, so it became the logo. And there was 7 concerts in the first year. 2 of them at Place des Nations. Ray Charles, obviously the first one, and the last one was Chick Corea and Gary Burton. Well, no, the second one at Place des Nations. And in between, all around it, we had shows at the Kiosque International, which was right next to the metro station, to the Saint-Hélène metro station.
Okay.
Old Expo installations.
Yeah.
Then the second window here features our 2 Montreal heroes, Oscar Peterson and Oliver Jones. They were great friends, and this is the piano that belonged to Oscar's sister, and she taught piano.
And she taught Oliver on that piano.
Yeah, so she taught Oliver on that piano. So it belongs to the Peterson family, and it's an important piece of history as well.
Yeah.
A Simon. This window here has, well, you have posters from the different years of the festival, those that we thought were best representing the history of our visuals. But this one here is Miles. In 1988, we asked Miles if we could use something from him to do the poster. And Alain myself selected out of many boxes in New York City his self-portrait, that you have the original there. So this self-portrait became part of this little mise en scène as it had been shipped by, you know, vintage means like a boat or something.
Right.
And this is the Miles Davis vest.
Yeah.
And the statuette that is the Miles Davis Award is actually inspired by the self-portrait itself.
Okay.
So it was made from the self-portrait of Miles. And this is the poster from the last engagement in Montreal. It was at the Spectrum.
Okay.
The dates are not correct on it because it was delayed by 2 months. So he actually played at the Spectrum in February 90, which was barely a month and a year and a half before he died.
And the Spirit Award trophy is also based on Miles' artwork, right?
The Spirit Award also has the shape, since we thought this was our nicest trophy.
Yeah. Cool. Miles' art has always been really important to the festival. I know he's been exhibited in a gallery.
Well, it was the first. How should I say that? I mean, Ray Charles was the first artist to play the festival. Very popular, very well known, but the kind of aura that Miles carried around. When he did his return to the stage in '81, we didn't manage to get him that year, but in '82, he did the first of 5 engagements at the Jazz Festival. So he played here in '82, '83, '85, '88. Well, 4 engagements, and then the Spectrum off season. And each time confronted with Miles Davis was like, wow. Personality.
Yeah.
This is Legal College Avenue. The year it was born, actually in 1989, was our 10th year of the Jazz Festival, and we did a special concert with Pat Metheny on the street. So you have people all the way up to the university there with sound and string relays all over the site. It was quite exciting. The trees had not grown yet on the central part of the street, So that's why we could hold a concert there. We could not anymore because now it's...
Right.
But Pat was very impressed when he saw the crowd.
Sure.
And this also, this is one of his famous trademark...
Striped shirts.
A guitar that is a make of, under his name, it's a Pat Metheny model.
Ibanez, right.
Yeah, from Ibanez, that he signed for us. You see him play it here. And some gold records that he got in America. Especially this one here, Secret Story, has music that was composed and performed in Montreal in the first place. It was for the Ballet Jazz of Montreal, the finale of the year that he played with them.
Cool.
And it's a great record too.
Yeah.
Next one those. This one is dedicated to Dave Brubeck. Picture that was made in his dressing room by Herman Leonard. Herman Leonard's last
photo.
Well, assignment was that night when he did pictures of Dave Brubeck, and this was the first time that they met. Strangely enough, because Leonard Feather Herman Leonard had met just about everyone in the jazz field, but they had never managed to meet each other. So I was quite impressed to attend this impromptu meeting. So Dave gave us his glasses, his lifetime achievement from the Grammys, the charts to the tune he wrote for Duke Ellington, the mosaic of all his albums.
Yeah. I wouldn't be a pianist without Dave Brubeck.
2 original pictures from the session where Dave recorded Take 5.
Okay, from the Time Out session.
Yeah,
that was the first jazz
with
record
Paul.
I ever heard. I got to tell him that at the press conference.
That's the case for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ella, the black dress, like on the cover of our program in 1987. And then some vintage record covers, the award that's named after her, some signed pictures, and also some Brazilian lyrics that she could not really memorize, so she needed them on stage.
Yeah, cool. I'm hearing Stevie.
This is Antonio Carlos Jobim's last guitar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He played for us in 1986, just one night, but still a big part of history as far as we're concerned.
Sure.
We had been chasing him since year 1, so when he played here, we were very, very impressed.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great back wall.
Yeah. It's a loop, a 15-minute loop that plays all day.
Wow.
With some of the great moments from the outdoor festival. So that's why we have this decoration in the backyard, in the background of people watching concerts.
Yeah.
At day and at night. For all, obviously, one other big part of the Jazz Fest history. This DVD here is taken from the show that she did for our 25th anniversary at the Montreal Bell Center, when she got to perform in front of 12,000 people. One very large, big jazz show. It was filmed for TV, and it became so. The clothes that she's wearing in that DVD, this is the best that she had on stage.
And there's been a lot of filmed concerts over the years. In Jazz Fest history, they used to be shown on Bravo. Is there any plan? I know you can watch them in the Mediathek upstairs. Is there any plan to release them on DVD?
Well, it all depends on the rights, you know. Some have been re-released throughout the years, but it depends on the rights that we have over them. Many of them are not supposed to be shown on TV without redoing the contracts with the artist or their estate. And it can be a lot of trouble. That's Leonard Cohen's. His hat and the guitar that Godin made for him. It's a special customized guitar.
And that's from the big
show.
Outdoor show.
Yeah, there's a poster from the big show. some of the passes when I followed him on tour.
Cool.
And this wall here is all the people that have been awarded one of the Jazz Festival Award. So be it the Oscar Peterson Award, the Miles Davis Award, the Ella Fisher Award, the Spirit Award. So they're all on the wall. And there's a window with artifacts from some of the awardees. Like that's a Johnny Clegg vest, a Jeff Beck guitar, John Scofield guitar,
TV poster,
Evie Vuzela from Angelique Kidjo, the tuba from Vic Vogel. Vic normally plays piano or trombone in his shows, but he also had duties in a Bavarian band where he played the tuba. Gina Dones, tin can drum, and Charlie Biddle's bass.
Oh, that's Charlie's bass. Okay.